right, y'all, let me get this camera adjusted. All right. Hey y'all, so I'm doing the Virgo reading live, guys. So whenever you pop in is where you will get it, right? But I'm gonna go ahead and start. All right, so this is going to be the reading for Virgo. So let me do my intro, right, y'all? Hey y'all, it's the Lady Empath 1111, guys, and welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to Queen of Kings Tarot, guys, where behind every great king is his queen. That is us, the divine feminine. Of course, our kings are the divine masculine, guys. So this is going to be your live reading for the sign of Virgo. All right, so if you are a Virgo anywhere in your charts, or if you are cross watching, we're going to look at what it is that you need to know coming up in these next 2 weeks or so, right? We are closing out December. So it's really what you need to know for closeout for December, as well as love, career, finance, all of that good stuff. We're going to look at your overall energy first. All right, see what it is that you need to know most at this time, Virgo. Okay, so we are coming off of the full moon in Gemini. So we're also going to pull a moonology card for you as well, Virgo. All right, so let's get into the messages. What is it that Virgo needs to know closing out this year in? Holy Spirit, ancestors of my highest light, protect me as I channel the messages. Protect Virgo as they receive. What's the overall energy for Virgo closing out this year in? What is the overall energy? What is it that Virgo needs to know most at this time? All right, so we got the Chariot. I love that. So you're moving somewhere. There's movement, right? You're looking forward to what's to come next is what I'm hearing. And I feel like, because this year has been difficult for many people, Virgo, I feel like it's almost like this expectation of movement, right? Even though you've had some type of obstacles, with the Chariot being your overall energy, it's almost like you know what destination or where you want to go. So now it's about planning it out. So even now, like I always say, if you want to see something come forward in 2025, you should be planning that now, right? You want to end this year how you want to begin 2025. So whatever this is, the Chariot is your overall energy. All right, so that's beautiful. That's the number 7. All right, so you could be a life path 7, but there's definitely some type of movement. All right, so let's clarify. What's the Chariot here for Virgo? Show me the Chariot, Spirit. You going somewhere. I just keep hearing, and there's also a lot of balance. As I look at this black and white horse, it's like you're really coming into balance with your own masculine and feminine energy as well. And now you're planning. See, it's something about coming into alignment with who you are has allowed you to truly make a plan for yourself is what I'm hearing. See, the Knight of Pentacles is that slow, methodical planning. So it's almost like, you know what, you're not gonna do this quick, let's run over here and do it right quick. It's like, no, at this place in life where you are at this time, you truly want to plan. And going into 2025, this is the perfect time now to start that. All right, so we're looking at, guys, if you're joining the live Virgo or Virgo placements, what it is that you need to know coming up here to close out this year before you go into 2025. So the overall energy here is the Chariot. So there's definitely some type of movement and balance, which I love, but it's coming with a plan. Hey, you got to plan it, right? So there's definitely something here about planning where it is that you want to go for yourself. So let's see, what's the Knight of Pentacles for Virgo, Spirit? What's the Knight of Pentacles? So you're planning something for yourself. Show me, Spirit. All right. Oh, well, first you got to let go of fear, right? We got the 9 of Swords. So first of all, you got to let go of fear. So whatever this is like you got to come up with a plan. And it's almost like if you fail to plan, you plan to fail type of thing. So it's like as you come up on this year end, you can't be afraid of where life is taking you is what I'm hearing, because it's like you don't see something the way you're supposed to see it. See, when you look at the 9 of Swords here, she's kind of covering her face. So it's almost like you're afraid of where Spirit is taking you, but all you got to do is lift your head, right? Lift your head and uncover your eyes, and you'll see exactly where it is that you need to be. So there's definitely something here about you releasing the fear and allowing something to happen for you. Show me, what's the 9 of Swords? Judgment in the reverse. See, you got to make the decision. Sometimes people are afraid to make decisions just because you're afraid to fail. But again, the thing about failure is you just take that as a learning, a stepping stool to learn whatever it is that you needed to learn, but you can't be afraid to try. The thing about trying, y'all, in my profession, I have a license. I'm licensed to do what it is that I do. I failed that test several times, right? But I wasn't afraid to keep taking it, because every time I took the test, I saw something that I missed the last time, right? So it's like, don't be afraid to face whatever this is, because there's a lesson in it regardless. And see, judgment in the reverse is almost like you gotta let go of the fear of judgment, perhaps, right? Like maybe you're afraid that people will judge you, but it's definitely something here about judgment and overcoming this fear. And for some of you, I definitely hear a fear of judgment, a fear of what people will think, right? If I accept this job, what are people going to think? Or if I date this person, what are people going to think? So I definitely feel like coming up here in these next 2 weeks, as we end out December, you're really beginning to address some of those subconscious fears and overcoming them to make a decision. So me, what's judgment in the reverse, Spirit? All right. We got the Eight of Swords. I don't know why you feel this stuck energy. There's definitely like this feeling of just being trapped and not being able to make a decision. But Spirit said as long as you come up with a plan, right? It still is about what maybe you can't see it because you're just afraid to face it. But whatever this is for you, Virgo, as long as you come up with a plan, you're going to be fine. But you can't bury your face. It's almost like you're trying to run away from whatever this is versus facing it head on. I want to see the shadow aspect of this. What's the shadow to this for Virgo? Let's see what this is about. All right, we're gonna use this heart's hidden secret. The heart's hidden secret always tells you what's going on, okay? So let's see. What's the shadow aspect of this for Virgo? All right, guys, if you're in the live, make sure you like the video. If you catch it on the after it's recorded, thank you for tuning in, all right? Let's get into it. What's the shadow side of this for Virgo? Ooh, that's on the floor. All right, we have obscurity, secrets. You feel like it's something you don't see about it. It's almost like if you need to make a decision for yourself, you're too afraid that it's something that you don't see. But Spirit is needing you to trust whatever this is. See, you're afraid. Something is very obscure or unclear. So it's like you need to make this decision on where you want to move or how you want to move forward with things. And you need to come up with a plan, but you're almost afraid of the unknown, afraid that you don't have enough knowledge or information about whatever this is. Show me, Spirit. It's like you're afraid that you don't see something, like something is being hidden. Well, you might need to see, all right? It says spying, right? Social network information. Spirit says look into it more is what I'm hearing. Like this isn't somebody spying on you. This is you. So whatever decision you need to make for yourself, Virgo, as we close out these last 2 weeks in December, it's information that you need to know. And it might be online, all right? So I don't know. But it's the social network information, or you have ways to gain the knowledge that you require or need to figure out whatever this is, all right? Show me more of the shadow, Spirit, for Virgo. Show me more of the shadow. All right, so we got one day. You tired of hoping and waiting, but you want things to go deeper. Okay, so if this is a relationship for you, Virgo, it's almost like you want something to go deeper, or you want more depth to whatever this is. Like if it's a relationship, it's like it's good, it's going in the right direction, kind of, sort of, but you kind of wish your person may had a better plan, or maybe you wish you had a better plan for this situation because you want a level of depth. Is what I'm hearing. It's like you want to be more aware, you want something to be more important, you want to really get some value out of whatever this is, or have someone to see you as valuable. I'm not sure, take it how it resonates for you, Virgo, but there's a depth to whatever this situation is, but it's almost like you're kind of tired of waiting, right? This is that one day, like one day, someday, another lifetime, all right? So let's look into the next energy, all right? What else is it that Virgo needs to know? Let's get to the next energy, Spirit. What else does Virgo need to know coming up these last 2 weeks in December? All right, this is the overall energy, guys, but we're going to also pull career, love, and get your advice before I end the live, okay? It should be about 30 minutes total. All right, so Four of Swords. So now you're being called to a period of rest. Sometimes you just got to stop, right? Sometimes you just got to pull back and say, you know what? I need to find a better direction on how to approach this situation. So with the Four of Swords, that's definitely being called to rest in order to really figure out where you want to go, especially going into 2025. Show me the Four of Swords. What is this? Four of Swords energy, Spirit. The Eight of Wands. See, something's moving quickly, but it's almost like when you let go and allow yourself to rest, whatever the situation is going to take off, right? Because the Eight of Wands is quick, swift movement. So it's like as soon as you let go, I heard let go and let go, right? As soon as you let go of the situation, then there's going to be some type of quick movement with the Eight of Wands. But if you want something to go deeper, you got to kind of stand back and let it happen, is what I'm hearing. Okay, let me see. What's the Eight of Wands and the Four of Swords, Spirit, for Virgo? What's the Four of Swords, Eight of Wands? Okay, we got a couple things out. So number one, you got the Ace of Wands in the reverse to the Fool and the Five of Swords. If you really want a passionate new beginning, you have to let go of the fear, right? You have to admit that, you know what, maybe I haven't really been taking this journey as seriously as I needed, especially with the Fool card being in the middle, because that's like you in the middle. But right in the middle, then you have the Five of Swords, and then you have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So it's like you're stopping yourself from having some new passionate beginning because you're not sure of what's going to happen next. It's about living in the present moment is what I'm hearing, right? Because see, a lot of times we are so far into the future of what if this don't happen, or maybe if I do this, this, that, because you're expecting a future outcome. But you have to be in the present moment. See, if you're not in the present moment, then the future may never get here. In the present moment, you can step in front of a bus and everything that you imagine is not going to happen. I don't say that to be morbid, but that's what it is. So it's like when you stay present in the moment, release the fears, you don't have to worry about the future. Why? Because you attract who you are, right? So if you're in the present moment and you're so worried about the future of something that's going to happen, you're sending negative energy in the present moment, right? Because that's when these feelings are coming up. See, the feelings are coming up in the present moment. The anxiety, the fear is coming up in the present moment. And as it comes up in the present moment, now you're projecting this fear into the past. I mean, into the future. Why? Because what you do in the present impacts the future, right? So if you're in this present moment and you're afraid and you're obsessing, you already done messed up the outcome. So it's really for you, Virgo, be present. I can't put it any better than that. Like, it's really just being present here in this moment to manifest whatever it is that you want for yourself. See, it's the fool's journey, and I hear you're just at the beginning of it, which is perfect because I heard you starting early. See, we're talking about 2025. So here in 2024, you just starting. You're starting now. These next 2 weeks, what you do is going to impact 2025. So it's really about clearing out whatever this is you need to know now for yourself, right? In order to move into 2025. All right, let's see. What else for you, Virgo? All right. What else? What's the next message for Virgo, Spirit? What's the next message for Virgo? And I'm going to get your overall moonology as well because we are coming out of that full moon in Gemini. All right, so Seven of Swords. Virgo, what we got going on here? Okay, Seven of Swords. So there's some type of deception, and I don't know if this is self-deception. Let's see. What's the Seven of Swords coming up for Virgo? What is the Seven of Swords coming up for Virgo, Spirit? What's the Seven of Swords? Queen of Cups. But it came out in the reverse. So it's like you have to examine if you really want it, is what I heard, right? Is there a true emotional attachment? Because whatever this is for you, and for some of you guys, it could be love. For some, it could be a career, I'm hearing. For some, it's a friend circle, right? It's like, do you really want it? Because sometimes we think we want something, and then it doesn't happen. And it's almost like, well, were you deceiving yourself? Or was it truly meant for you, right? Sometimes things that we want may not be meant for us. So it's kind of like, is this really meant for me? I don't know. So it's almost like your spirit knows if you're not emotionally connected to whatever you're asking for. Thank you, Spirit. So it's like, you say you want an iPad because my daughter want an iPad for Christmas. She's like, okay, I want an iPad. I want an iPad. I want an iPad. You want the iPad, but does your spirit, does your energy, does your soul say you want it? Because if not, you're not going to get it. So it's almost like you could be tricking yourself because of the fear out of what it is that you want for yourself. You may want it, but the fear is superseding because that's the subconscious mind. So your subconscious mind is feeding into this fear, and you're wondering why you can't get or don't have what it is that you're trying to manifest for yourself. It's some type of self-deception here with the Seven of Swords. All right, let's get into, I want to get some career. All right, I'm not gonna make these too long, so let's get you some career advice. All right, so what it is that you have coming up in the next 2 weeks or so in career. All right, Virgo. All right, if you guys are in, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. All right, I think I see more people in than I have thumbs up. All right, and that's just to get me in the algorithm, guys. I don't usually go live, but I'm really trying to get the engagement up. So I'm like, you know what, let me do the next couple of sign readings live. All right, so if you guys are in, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. If you catch it after the live, then make sure you also give the video a thumbs up. All right, let's get into some career. All right, let's get into some career advice for you. What is the career advice for Virgo, Spirit, guys? What is the career advice for Virgo? Oh, okay, God. Okay, good. I was hoping it did knock me out. Okay, so in career, you have fertility. Ask me for a hard thing is what I heard, right? You're very fertile right now. It says it's time to think about family life and children, just abundance. It says don't sacrifice your family for career, though. So maybe you need to find some type of work-life balance, but you can have whatever it is you want. Okay, thank you. Spirit is saying someone could be afraid that maybe you're working so much that you're not spending time with your kids or not spending enough time with family or not doing something, right? There's a fear here. But Spirit is saying you're so fertile that everything that you want, you can have anyway, right? So you don't have to think about that. It's almost like not really paying attention to that, because as fertile as you are, it's going to happen for you, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so show me more for career for Virgo, career and finance for Virgo. All right, we have flexibility. Okay, somebody's first name could start with an F. Okay, we got fertility and flexibility. All right, so it's really about you continuing to be flexible. It says adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, change. Be flexible in your methods. Okay, I can't tell y'all, like I said, I don't go live a lot, but if you are here and you're live, once I finish, if you're still on, I'll allow a question. Okay, because I don't have many people on. So once I finish the general reading, if you are on, ask me a question and I'll address your question. Okay, all right, so let's get to two more career for Virgo. Spirit, show me two more career for Virgo. All right, we have mind power. I love it. Yeah, it's the power of your mind. All right, so it's really about you understanding. It says use your intelligence, analyze data, logic, and think rationally. Lead with your mind. So whatever this is, like I was saying, if there's an emotional connection or you're too emotional about this decision, Spirit is saying you kind of got to get out of it and be more logical about it, right? Especially if you're talking about a career move or something that you should be doing in your career, make sure that you're using more power of your mind logically than your heart, all right? Because sometimes you just got to be a little logical, okay? So let's get one more for you as far as career and finance for Virgo. One more, Spirit, show me. All right, star power. It's in you. It's all in you, all right? It's your star power, Virgo. So as you close out the year, you know, even in your finances and career, it's about you, right? Become an influencer, all right? Somebody might be becoming an influencer, right? If you have social media or you're a vlogger or something like that, you know, it's that star power. So you could be becoming an influencer or some type of spotlight. You're stepping into the spotlight, all right? Let's get you some love messages, all right? So what is it that you need to know coming on in love for the next close out of December? All right, we got about 2 more weeks. So what is it that Virgo needs to know in love, Spirit guys? What is it that Virgo needs to know in love? All right, let's see. All right, we have let go of the need to control, right? You just got to let go of something. All right, let go of the need to control. It says allow this situation to unfold naturally. All right, so allow it to just happen for you, because there could be a third party, something going on. All right, that could definitely be this fear as well. All right, it says third party situation. So it says other people may be interfering with your relationship and dimming its full potential. All right, so that could definitely be something, Virgo, that you're working through, you know, as we begin to close out this year. So that's why you have to release this subconscious fear and truly focus on yourself at this time. All right, letting go of control. All right, let's get 2 more love messages for you, and then we'll get to your overall moon energy and your advice. All right, okay, I think 3 came out on this last one. Yep, we got 3. All right, so we have make the effort. All right, so make the effort is here, but I also see engagement in different paths. So I don't know, you got a lot going on. It says this love is worth taking risk. You are called to move forward. All right, so it may be some type of risk if you're dealing with someone who has either third party interference or it could just be other people around them, right? It doesn't have to be a love situation. It could be other external influences that you're dealing with. You may have to be patient with this person, right? Because it does say this love is worth taking the risk. And we also have engagement with different paths. So you got to make sure you and your person are on the same page, because these are 2 very different energies here, right? So have you expressed to your person what it is that you want? And are you sure you guys are on the same path is what I'm hearing, because you're not on the same path with this person if you have one thing in your mind and you're not sure, you know, what's taking place. So there's definitely someone thinking about engagement or a deeper level connection, but needing to make sure that you guys are both on the same path. All right, so let's get your overall moon energy, and then we'll get you some advice. All right, what's the overall moon energy for Virgo? Oh, all right, we have the waning moon, and I love that, guys, because that's the moon phase that we're in today. Today is the waning moon. So it says, what do you need to release? All right, so you mean ask yourself that, right, as we're coming into the end of this year. What is it that you need to release? And make sure you're not taking it into 2025 with you, right? You don't want to take any baggage into 2025 with you. All right, so let me get you some advice. All right, what is the advice for Virgo Spirit? What is the advice? What's the advice for Virgo Spirit? All right, we have, ooh, All right, your life is so special. Treat it. What? Okay, treat it with loving care. There we go. Your life is special. Treat it with loving care. All right. So that's about you just loving yourself, understanding that you're worth it. You don't have to be afraid. You can have what it is that you want. But it's really about you understanding that you are special. And when you understand you are special, then you will understand that your life is special as well. Okay. Let's get some more advice. What is the advice for Virgo? What is the advice? All right. We have bet on yourself and take chances. Reach your dreams. You got this. All right. If you can't bet on anybody else, you can bet on yourself. Always remember that, right? If you can't count on anyone else, if you can't bet on anyone else, you can bet on yourself. And that's really what this is about. All right. So I'm going to get two more. If anyone is here and you want a question, drop it in the chat. If not, I'm going to end the live after this last advice card. All right. Advice for Virgo spirit. Advice for Virgo. All right. It says stop caring about what they think. This is your life to live and love. All right. Stop caring what they think. We don't care about what they think. This is your life. It's only yours to live and it's yours to love. All right. That is what I have for you, Virgo. What you need to know coming up on the end of December. All right. Let me check the chat box here. Okay. All right. So I don't see any questions. So I am out. Thank you, everyone who caught this live. If you did not catch it live, then go back. I was recapping, Virgo, what it is that you needed to know closing out the year. All right. Anyone that is still in the live as I'm closing out, if you have a question, put it in the chat box. If not, then I'm going to end the live. All right. Thank you guys so much. The only way to book with me is on my website, thelady.empath1111.com. All right. Love and light as always, guys. The Lady Empath 1111.